Most times, it is not just about feeding your broilers, but the ability of your broilers to convert this feed to muscles or flesh is what matters. And I've come to realize that a lot of us farmers, we tend to give so much feed, and in this video I'm going to explain the reason why your broilers are not improving and how you can improve the feed conversion ratio of your broilers. I'm going to discuss about 8 different ways and a very useful point, which will be the last one, and it will be the 9th one, on how you can improve your broilers feed conversion ratio such that when you feed them very little feed, they will convert that very little feed to flesh and they will add weight. If this is your first time of coming across my video, please help me to grow my channel by clicking the subscribe button and turn on the bell icon so that you get notified anytime I upload a new video. Don't hesitate to give this video a like, drop your questions in the comment section and I will respond to them, and most importantly, please share for others to benefit. For you to get heavy broilers with a low feed conversion ratio, this means that your birds are converting the feed into body weight more efficiently, and I'm going to give the practical ways that you can achieve this, because the earlier you achieve this, the better for you to make more profit. The first one, which is number 1, is for you to start strong. Now, starting strong, this has to do with the first 7 to 10 days. You see, this first 7 to 10 days is very, very important, and this first week of this bird's life is 70% of their life performance. In this first week, you have to provide good brooding condition for them, such that there must be correct temperature, there must be light, there must be clean water that is drinkable, and quality starter feed. You see, these things that I just listed, you cannot do without them. Then you also need to give them vitamins and electrolytes. And when I talk about vitamin and electrolytes, these are very important, because electrolytes is one major ingredient that you have to give to your broilers upon arrival. You see this electrolyte in one of my videos. I'm going to give you how you can make this electrolyte. It's very, very important because it helps to reduce stress and also boost the appetite of the chicks upon arrival. And you just need to give them this electrolyte in the first 3 to 5 days. Number 2 point is to use quality feed. You should ensure that the feed is balanced in energy, protein, amino acids. And when I talk about amino acid, I mean the likes of lysine and methionine. Then you also need vitamins and minerals. And you should avoid using moldy or poor quality grains. Most of these grains which are bad, you should not use them for your feed formulation. Then one important point that I also need to add when we are talking about feed is fats and oil. These fats and oil, they are very essential, especially when you want to produce the finisher feed, because it takes more of energy, and this helps to achieve higher, heavier weights. The number 3 point is feed additive to boost feed conversion ratio. So what I'm saying in essence is that when I say feed conversion ratio, it means basically that your birds need to get very small quantity of feed, but from that small feed which the birds or the broiler will consume is going to gain more weight from that small quantity of. It doesn't have to be that you will feed your broilers huge amount of feed and they will gain less weight. Rather, they should consume less feed and increase more weight. When I say feed additives to boost the feed conversion ratio, there are certain things that you need to do for your broilers so that the rate of feed conversion ratio will be perfect for them. And one of those activities is by going into or feeding them with fermented feed. The essence of this fermented feed is that it improves the nutrient absorption. It's like the feed has already been digested before the birds consume them. So instead of taking longer time for them to break down this feed and extract the nutrient for them, it's like as they are just consuming it, the feed is just entering their body for massive weight gain. I've made a video concerning this feed fermentation, And if you want to check it out, you can click the description box and you will see the video about feed fermentation. Then another feed additives that can help to boost the feed conversion ratio is garlic and ginger water. This garlic and ginger water helps to stimulate the appetite, and it supports the gut health of the birds, and this will improve the feed conversion ratio as well. This, I have also talked about this garlic and ginger water in some of my videos. I will drop the link in the description box, and also you can check the end screen to watch them. Then the third feed additives that can help to boost the feed conversion ratio is probiotics and enzymes. And what they do is that they balance the gut bacteria and break down these nutrients. Then the fourth one that is also very important is apple cider vinegar, which is ACV. This apple cider vinegar helps to improve digestion and suppresses harmful bacteria. Now, let me give you a very important tip here concerning this apple cider vinegar. You can make your own apple cider vinegar, or better still, you can get it from the grocery shop or from the supermarkets. Before you get this apple cider vinegar, you have to make sure that it contains what we call the mother. The mother is a carrier of the active ingredients, very important. So if you want to buy your apple cider vinegar and you look at it and you did not see the mother, it's more or less like a clog, or you see it like a clog or a dirt that is at the bottom, or particles like in the apple cider vinegar. So once you see it, that one is the best for your birds. The fourth point I want to talk about is to make sure you provide clean water. Always, there should be clean and fresh water for your broilers at all times, because water is one of the most important nutrients that your broilers need if at all you want them to have good feed conversion ratio. Then you should also make sure that you flush the drinker lines daily and keep the water cool and fresh, especially in sunny days or in hot weather. The apple cider vinegar, though I talked about the apple cider vinegar, but let me explain. Let me just give you a brief of what you can do with this apple cider vinegar. All you just need to do is to add this apple cider vinegar at a 5 ml per liter once or twice weekly, and it's okay for them. Then the fifth point I want to talk about is good lighting program. For the first 4 weeks, you can give 23 hours of light plus 1 hour of darkness, and this will encourage more feeding. Then after 4 weeks, you can now give 20 to 22 hours of light, and this is enough for them. But please, before I go further, I will really appreciate you if you haven't subscribed to my channel. Please help me to grow my channel by subscribing. Click the bell icon so that you don't miss subsequent upload. Don't hesitate to give this video a thumbs up and share so that others can benefit. Then if you have any questions, you can drop it in the comment section and I will respond to it. Another thing that can help you also is controlling the stocking density. Overcrowding will cause stress, and once there is stress, there will be poor feeding space and low weight gain. So you have to try as much as possible to reduce overcrowding, and you should stock at most 8 to 10 beds per square meter, which is should be the maximum. And then you should provide enough feeders and drinkers. Normally it should be 1 feeder per 30 to 35 beds, and this also depends on the type of feeder that you are using too. So the 7th point I want to talk about is disease prevention. Now, when you talk about disease prevention, they are inevitable, but you should try as much as possible to vaccinate correctly, vaccinate at the right time. So you vaccinate at the right time, then use biosecurity measures too. Try to disinfect your pen, control visitors and keep them away from the farm. Then you should also keep the litter dry, because once your litters are wet, that's from where you get infection from them. Then you should also keep sick birds from healthy birds. Any bird that you see that is sick, just try and isolate that bird as fast as possible, because you notice that sick birds, they eat less, they grow less, and they waste feed. So just isolate that sick bird and give proper treatment. Now there is an 8th point which a lot of people don't give much attention to, and this has to do with stress. When we talk about stress, we talk about cold stress, we talk about heat stress, then we also talk about human stress. We should make sure that the houses is well ventilated and avoid heat stress. When I say ventilation, I always talk about cross ventilation. It helps them a lot. Then you should provide cold water during the hot weather. Then when you know we are facing cold stress, ensure that the place is sealed to provide excessive cold on the birds. Then handle the birds gently to avoid panic and energy loss, because all this will contribute to the effect of the feed conversion of your broilers. Then number 9 is very, very important, and a lot of people ignore this number. It's talked about, which is the finisher feed. You have to feed your birds finisher feed, and this finisher feed have to be good, high in protein and high in energy for them to have the maximum weight. And ideally from, let's say, from day 28 onwards, you focus more on high energy finisher feed, because this helps to push them to the final weight that they need. But before this 28, you can, maybe 7 days plus, maybe at day 21 or 23, you can start mixing the finisher feed and the starter feeds together, so that by the time they switch into finisher, it will not have complication, or it will not be difficult for them to pick this finisher feed. So then another very important thing that I want to add to it is that you should add garlic and ginger or probiotics in water. This will help to maximize the digestion in the last 7 days. By the last 7 days, the last week, just add garlic and ginger mixture or probiotics. In my video, I have talked about this garlic before and the ginger and how it helps your birds. So you adding it to the feed will help a whole lot. This is all you just need for your birds to have a better feed conversion ratio. Please help me to grow my channel by clicking the subscribe button and turn on the bell icon so that you get notified anytime I upload a new video. Drop your questions in the comment section and I will respond to them. Give this video a like and share for others to benefit. Thanks and God bless.